All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to Crazy Rich Neighbors.
The U-Haul of shame.
There goes the neighborhood. Hey, straight-laced bougie crew and criminally insane CRN trolls. Shout out to our sponsors, Podcast Junkies, here in gorgeous downtown Boca Raton.
We love our city.
We do.
Shout out to the 561. Yas. Our wackos of the week got caught with some very illegal contraband in the back of a U-Haul truck in Bougie Coral Gables, where I got married, honey.
Ooh.
Yes.
This story is one you don't want to miss.
Nope.
But first, Benjimoto-san.
Hello. How we doing?
Promote your
How
gig,
you
which is
doing?
coming up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for
Tim Finnegan.
Tim Finnegan.
Come see us, people.
Come see us.
We're bringing our whole crew of bandits and Muppets.
May 18th.
I thought
Be
it's
there.
the
What?
16th.
Or is it the 16th? May
dude.
16th, probably.
I booked the 16th.
It's probably the 16th.
It's the 16th. It better be
It's the 16th, not the 18th. The 16th.
Which time?
8 to 11.
Okay.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
I'm
Be
so
there.
excited.
We'll be there from which time?
7:30.
7:30.
We'll get a little, we'll get organized. We'll get dinner ordered.
We'll get warmed up.
Get warmed up.
Our husbands were joining the band last time. They had a
Yes.
whole
Salt and
bottle.
pepper shaker
They
band.
were banging. I could have just punched the two of them.
I
They
know.
were banging on the table the whole night. It was such
Those are the
vibes.
Muppets you referred to.
Oh, child, please.
My
Total
favorite
Muppets.
is when he went up to him and was like, "You play the guitar beautifully. I just can't hear you.
You need to turn it up.
You need to turn it up." my guitarist comes back. He's like, "Some German man just was yelling at me in the bathroom. I was holding my."
That's Dr. Boom Shakalaka.
And then as soon as you came off the stage, he was like, "I hear my tips." Like, oh my God. I'm like, shut up, bro. Shut up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, honey.
Woohoo. Yes.
So, yeah. See
So
that.
anyways, Anyway,
Yeah,
come
so-
see us.
Come see us. Shake your booty. Have a
Yes.
pint.
Yeah, it was so good. And I think I might stick to drinking beer.
When
That was
I'm
a good buzz.
When I'm there, it's Stella Artois, honey.
Yes, I was shocked. It had been decades before I had a beer buzz.
Me too, boo-boo.
Okay, I don't even drink it at Oktoberfest.
We're rediscovering our youth.
Yes, we are. We're regressing.
Hey, that's what we do with the pleasures. Rediscover your youth, baby.
Yes,
I like it. I like it.
Yes, yes. Anyway, we look forward to seeing you, Benji. Bring your A game. Okay. Mm-hmm.
You got gossip?
Oh my gosh, this is more of a gripe, right?
Okay.
So the producer
Ugh.
has a lot of weirdos. I don't
Total
know. Beautiful weirdos, by the
gallery.
way. Like good-looking people.
Where does he get them?
I don't know, child, but they love to park in front of our home and they love to park on our grass. So I politely wrote on a thank you card, please park in front of the home that you are visiting. 'Cause If you
Yes.
can't stay off the grass, and plus, if there's space available in front of the house that you're visiting, why are you parked in front of our
Yes,
home?
please.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
And
I've left similar notes.
And I know maybe that's being bitchy or whatever, but it's like then they don't care. They just throw their car up on the grass. I'm like, please park in front of the home that you're
And
building.
we have sprinklers in the grass, so they break
Yes.
the sprinklers.
Okay, it's like thank you, but I wouldn't do that. Unless I know the neighbors are away.
Right.
Then we take liberties with our own homes.
But we ask and we share
Yes.
driveways.
Yes, exactly. So anywho, he had people over and there was a little toddler running around and the housekeeper came out and took our garbage can, right? Which my husband is very OCD, honey. It has our name, our number on it, and it is cleaned at least once a week. So she left her dirty,
Ew.
nasty ass
Ew.
garbage cans
Ew.
of the neighbor
Ew.
out and took our 2 garbage cans that are perfectly clean and pristine and disinfected every week and they have our house numbers on it. And so our Miss Sheila went next door and was just like, we'd like to have the garbage cans back, please. They belong. What does it matter? What do you care? What difference does it make? She was just like,
Because
well,
I clean them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You dumb fish.
Exactly. It's like, first of all, our address is on,
Right.
is on it.
Yep.
and they're clean.
Yep.
So yes, we want them back. And so she had attitude. And then Miss Sheila said, like, we have a garbage can like positioned behind, like you have to open up the gate to the back garden.
Yep.
There's one there, there's one in the garage.
Yep.
We don't keep both, we just because of space.
Yeah.
And there was a dirty toddler diaper
Stop it.
with poopy wipes
That was an act of aggression.
thrown on top of it, not even in a
somebody
baggie.
came in your gate and
She
did
did, yes. Next
That
door,
was
there was a
premeditated.
toddler
That
around.
was.
There was a toddler around.
Or, you know, in all fairness, I do believe the record producer probably wears diapers at this point, too.
Oh, my God. But I think it was a little baby. I hope.
It wasn't an adult
It
diaper.
doesn't matter. They literally trespassed.
That's creepy AF.
Opened up our gate.
If this was Gladys Schmittler, she would have called the popo.
I know. I told Miss Sheila, I'm like, listen,
That's
when this
sick.
stuff happens, I said, well, granted, I wasn't there,
Lock
right?
your
I was
gate.
at work. The gate, I mean, do we really have to put a lock on a padlock
If
on the
someone's
gate?
putting poo-poo in your can, yeah.
I mean, who comes? Like, we have cameras
that
everywhere,
animal.
but we'd have cameras everywhere, but not on that walkway. But that was crazy. And not only did they like totally just
That's
throw
disgusting.
it in there, not even in like a Publix bag, tied or whatever. Then you put the poopy wipes
That's
on
disgusting.
it. I told and poor Miss Sheila fished it out. I'm like,
Poor
you should
Miss
have. I'm like,
Sheila. Put it on the
don't. I said, you call me when these things happen because we're not putting up with this ish.
Yes.
You needed to put that on their doorstep.
Right.
Okay? Or leave it there and I would have delivered it. Okay?
Yep.
It's crazy. And then you text him, the producer, and he doesn't say, like, your people are parking on the grass. Please, like, can you make it stop?
Yep.
And he doesn't even respond.
Dafajuk.
I couldn't believe that. Like, what type of disrespect
It's
is
disgusting.
this? It's nasty.
So sick.
I'm like, girl, you better get savage or call me, okay? Do not dispose of those poopy things. That would have been right on their doorstep, right there waiting for them.
Oh, there was some douchebag.
Or on top of their car.
Oh, in the
like
mailbox.
the dead
You reach
fish.
in the mailbox, right?
Yes, yes. And I don't have anything personally against the producer, but like, don't have your people coming and disrespecting
Yeah, I got nothing against
us.
him,
I
but-
think I
He
think
is
he's
a-
actually quite lovely, but he's attracted a really nasty bunch.
I don't know if he's lovely because he has like called up my husband, who is the president of the HOA, and just started ripping a new asshole over things in the community. My
Why?
husband's like,
What-
excuse me, this is a volunteer position.
Oh my
Why don't you at
God.
least say, hello, how are you first?
But I would think he has other issues, like these creepers hanging around his house, looking
Stealing
like-
his money.
stealing his money, looking like vampires, allegedly.
Where
according
do these
to us.
people come from?
Girl, I don't know, but they're all very good looking, by the way.
Well, at least they're not ugly.
I know, but anyway, be careful, producer child. They might poison your ass.
There was some wanker in a convertible Ferrari in our hood today while I was leaving to come here.
Oh,
And he went to like turn around in the cul-de-sac. Well, the fucker couldn't drive his car. And he
What?
couldn't get it back into gear.
no. Are you serious?
I was like, learn to drive your car,
Oh my
friend.
God. And hopefully he did not reverse into the dancer's driveway.
He did
Stay
not.
out
Once
of
he
the
finally
driver's.
could, he did not.
Good.
But he parked in front of a house that he was not visiting.
Guys, don't do that. That's so
No.
inconsiderate.
And then
Just
it's right where I'm
respect our
backing out
hood.
of my driveway. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no. Oh, I
Uh-huh.
hate that.
Me
I
too.
hate that. Girl, I once like reversed into a car.
Oh, I hit a painter's car.
I reversed. But the vampire was actually nice about it. It was like a friend's rental car and like he covered for us.
Oh, wow. That's shocking. I know. All right, I got hot tip. You know how my last hot tip was right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, a loose-lipped Boca Raton realtor has reported that Bethenny Frankel bought a unit or a property in Boca on the corner of A1A, which is Ocean Boulevard, and Palmetto Park Road.
Oh, we're going to tag her in this when
And-
we post this episode.
The neighbors apparently are not
What?
that happy
Oh my-
about their new friend.
Oh my God, Bethenny, we're tagging you in this episode. You're invited on the show and you're invited to join our club.
I'm sure they'll give her a freebie.
We hope to see you around and neighbors beware because she's going to spill the tea on
She
them.
will savage
Okay, you better be
them.
nice, honey. And Bethenny has such a strong following because she's just open, honest, and real.
Well, one of my Bougie Bible picks later in this show is one of her things that I saw on Instagram.
Besides the chicken salad.
And it was, I don't like the eating videos, but this thing that I'm going to Bougie Bible, it's actually really good.
Wow. No, I like her honest tips from like high end to
I like her
pharmacy
honest
grade.
tips. I think she'd be a nightmare to be in a relationship with.
Oh my God, I know. Maybe that. Anyway, girl. But we hope that Bryn gets into UM.
Sure,
it's all
she
about
will.
the U. Get your residency and save that money, girl, because you know every dollar counts.
She got a lot of money, honey.
Yes, but she's savvy.
She's savvy and
She's
savage.
not wasteful. She isn't.
No, well, I mean, she has a lot of Chanel bags.
She does.
Just saying.
She does. Until
right.
they like snubbed her last
Yeah,
year.
well, she burned
that
them,
was
child.
crazy. And they sent her a big ass bag recently for
Must
free.
be nice.
Must be nice indeed. Who's gonna send us anything besides hate mail?
What, Marshy?
Oh, Marshy wrote.
Yeah, Marshy wrote
said
in.
he would go with us to the villages. Shout out Marshy Poo.
I really want to do this. We got to make this happen.
No, I mean,
It would be fun to go with Marshy Poo.
Yes, I mean Marshy is.
And then at least we'd have a dude with us to like beat off
That
the
is
old
true.
fuckers that might hit on us.
Oh my God.
Because you know that's happening.
That's so freaking true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the villages is on their way to Gainesville. If you ever want to do a Gator game, we're gonna like figure out that shit. Okay, so watch
Let's
out,
go.
UF.
Yeah.
we're gonna get like sweet shit though. We're not gonna like do it
Oh,
the
yeah.
regular way.
We're not bringing Bolay
We
with
just
us,
gotta
honey.
figure it out. Okay, and then y'all be cordially invited.
Ooh, thanks. I cordially accept. Thank you very much.
Yes, let's see what it feels like to be, I don't know, do an SEC school thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got an update to our Gone Girl episode.
Oh, I love this episode.
Number 157 and 162, in
Go
case
check
you
it
missed
out.
them and want to check them out. So David Knevich has been in federal lockup ever since he was arrested at Miami International Airport in May of last year, 2024. He was accused of unaliving his wife, Ana Maria Hanayo Knevich, just the month prior. So he was due to go to trial in June, facing charges of kidnapping resulting in death, foreign domestic violence resulting in death, and foreign murder of a United States national for his wife, Ana Hanayo, following her February 2024 disappearance. Well, guess what? He is deadzo, unalived. And there's no details about his death, so I don't know if he unalived himself or somebody unalived him.
Oh my gosh. Is payback a biatch? Did karma come and snatch him out of 3D?
I don't know. So Hanayo's family, his in-laws, had, filed a wrongful death case against him, but now, I don't know if they can do that against his estate. I don't know how this works.
Is he really dead? Could he just be like faking his death to get away from it? Or
Well, you can't fake it in jail.
Oh,
He's in jail. He was in
that's
jail. He died in jail.
right. Who killed him?
Or did he unalive himself?
Yeah,
they
he
didn't.
probably did. Who the hell
Right?
wants to be in jail eating freaking Wonder Bread, child,
Carbs.
with mold?
Child plea. He's probably with
rat-ridden?
maybe he was made somebody's wife.
Oh, and yeah, he may have gotten gangbanged.
Yeah.
Oh well, may his soul find its payback.
Yeah, the sad thing is now we'll never know what happened to Anna.
I know, that sucks.
That does
Rest in
suck.
peace. Yes. And now, on to our wacko of the week.
Can we just wait? Hold on. This is a wacko too. I really need to talk about Meghan Markle.
Oh, hell yes.
And Harry. Harry wants to make up with Daddy now. I mean, Harry, come on. The bridge has been burned.
Oh, yes, child. Y'all burned it all the way down to the ground.
And now, I think what happened is he let the wife drive this bus over the cliff, I might add, and now he's trying to fix it, and it's too late.
And honey, child, he don't have a J.O. Bizzle for shizzle. I don't want no man who don't have no job.
Me neither, Buchon.
I would be walking all over you, left, right, and center. And now, what does he have going on? She scammed Netflix into giving them, allegedly, her show.
Right.
She's got a little tired podcast, and the ratings are tanking, by
And
the way,
Watery
at
Jam.
Lemonada. And a
Or they
watery
are.
jam that's sold out. I don't know if it's stocked up again. It's all just foolishness.
It is foolish, and I am mad as Fajouk that she's using the her royal HRH.
They said it was like a year ago, though. Like the whole British press, they were all over.
Yeah,
it.
but
They're
the
like,
minute-
you have no right.
That's right. The minute they stopped working for the royal family, that was taken away. And now she's,
Yes.
oh, that's dirty.
It's not good, but apparently Wills is going to snatch the title from her. Totally. And he's savage. But Harry going on the BBC saying that he wants to make amends and that his dad is not speaking to him anymore. Do you blame him?
I know.
This poor man is ill, as we know,
Correct.
fighting for his life. And now you want to make up?
Well, not only that, but this Harry's wife totally disrespected the family, the whole monarchy.
Yes.
And she's like,
thinking that they would go to Hollywood as Sussex royal. Remember when they tried to like trademark that?
yes.
And the queen blocked them?
Mm-hmm.
But now you want to, but your father doesn't speak to you anymore because he can't trust you, bro.
God, no. Not only that, they named
Why
their
do you-
daughter after the queen's like very
Nickname!
private nickname.
I
And now they're doing
know.
all these things that the queen told them they were not allowed to do when
I
she was alive.
know, I
It's
know.
so disrespectful.
Honestly, it was like just opportunistic. They thought they would just bust Hollywood wide open. Everybody would be bowing down.
Mm-hmm.
She would be the princess, and she just love bombed him on his trauma.
Not only that, what else is so gross is she has stationery that has a crown and the M.
Ugh.
That is the same stationery in the same font that Diana had. That's so gross.
And wearing Diana's perfume, that is diabolical.
it is. It's dirty.
It's diabolical.
Dirty. And then this whole bullshit of her like, oh, I get up at 6:30, I make breakfast,
For my children.
I drive the
with
children.
with my dried flowers on
Guess
top of
what?
that little pancake.
You do not get a prize. That is what having children is about.
Honey, I had a full-time job and I had to do that too. Okay? So, and you come home, you do homework with a full-time job. So, what?
Give
and she
me a
admitted that
break.
she had nannies.
Yes.
And like, what is Haz doing?
So then, okay, and sometimes I'm not home till 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and then you have the rest of your day because your children are in school.
Okay, like whoopsie doozle, lady. Welcome to the real world.
Exactly.
I
You're
mean-
not getting the Nobel Prize.
I think she thought like she's so beautiful that she should be.
Her
just
looks are fading.
girl, she looks weathered as AF.
She looks haggard.
And going on that podcast with no makeup to be relatable, girl, you need
Child,
base, you need
please.
blush, you need eyeliner, and you need some Botox, chick.
Ouch.
Yes. Yes. She's still beautiful. I'm not saying everybody has to be Botox to high heavens, but now she's trying to be au natch.
Well, that's probably the
relatability.
Montecito vibe.
I think she's doing it for relatability because she's been.
She is the last thing from relatable. Katy Perry is more relatable as an astronaut
girl,
than Meghan Markle
hold
is
on.
as a human being.
Have you seen Katy
funny.
Perry
That was
clips from Katy Perry's concert?
Can you clip that for me, please?
Have you seen clips from Katy
Yes,
Perry?
the way she's dancing.
Girl, no effort.
People that have had mini strokes look hotter than that.
She looks tired and
but she looks weird.
weird, and it looks like, girl, we could do better
She
choreo
cannot-
than that.
That's why they say white people can't dance.
No, and white people can dance now, child. Those days are over.
Well, she drags us all down.
Oh my gosh. But it just look like lazy choreo.
She's phoning that ish in.
It's terrible. People like don't forgive her, guys. She's like, that's from Zero Gravity. She hasn't like gotten her bearings yet after being an astronaut in space.
She was in space for 30 seconds. You know, that reminds me of someone. Someday she's going to be playing on a carnival cruise going, I kissed a girl.
and I like, and no, she fake kissed a girl too. That wasn't even real, you know.
I think, Katie, I'm sorry, your time is come and gone.
I think so too. And her body looks amazing, okay? Whether it's Ozempic or
Well-
whatever, her body is buddying.
Get yourself on OnlyFans.
I don't know.
Reinvent. But we don't want to see this anymore.
Or take a break from the spotlight.
Right.
It's okay. Go away. Go away for a little bit. She looked terrible.
So, had dinner with another conspiracy theory loving friend.
Okay.
We're talking about this, Blue Shepherd launch or whatever they call it.
Blue Origin.
Blue Origin and how stupid and fake it looked. And this friend raised a good point. When these capsules come back down from space, they have all these like burn marks and stuff. That capsule is pristine.
And they usually like go in the ocean. that thing just landed on land.
And
Usually it's at least if
Right.
it lands in the ocean, it's buoyant.
right.
And then we talked about the door at length.
The
Like everybody
door
did.
is
I
bananas.
don't know.
The door not only was, but when it actually opened, it looked flimsy.
It did look flimsy. And there was like a mannequin. Looked like a black mannequin.
Oh, that's Gail.
It looked like it was supposed to be Gail, but it was a mannequin's hand.
Really?
Yes, you didn't see that clip?
No.
Girl, you need to get
You
on
call it a
TikTok.
hannequin?
Girl, Trump's on TikTok. Come on TikTok. Come and join the dark side, girl.
China ain't giving you my data, you bitches. I'll get a burner phone for TikTok.
Everybody's got our data. Freaking Zuck's got all of
Well,
our
at
data.
least it's
and
because
selling it to the Chinese.
At least I'm
allegedly.
not handing it over on a silver platter.
Oh my God, girl!
They gotta work for it.
The tea is on TikTok. I swear to God.
You know what? I just don't have enough time for that. I really don't.
Oh my God. It's some good content. It's juicy. It's juicy over there. It is. I swear to God.
I just love conspiracy theories.
Yes, honey. So, our wacko of the week
Carry on.
in January 2025. That's my birth month. Security in Coral Gables spotted something weird.
And it wasn't us.
And not the usual kind of weird, like someone wearing sandals with a Rolex. No, this was a U-Haul van full of people. Oh my God, 23 of them crammed inside like a human Costco run, you guys. Like human trafficking is bigger than drug trafficking. I think we've done episodes on human trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
It is bad. Turns out most of the people in the van were Chinese nationals, likely brought to the U.S. via boat from my homeland, the Bahamas. What?
Oops.
Girl, I remember when they were eating the ducks.
They're eating the dogs. They eating the cats.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh Jesus, we're gonna get canceled.
At least we'll finally get some attention.
Why is somebody right now calling me from the Bahamas?
Oh,
Okay.
shit. It's a Chinese national.
Oh my God, probably the Bahamian government.
They're listening.
I don't work for y'all no more.
Toodaloo,
I don't work for y'all no more. Us free. Anyway, 21 of them, like we said, crammed. Anywho, child. That's right. People were literally cruise shipping themselves into Florida. Forget the Carnival Cruise Line. This is the do not tell anyone you're on board line. Oh. We're getting canceled.
Yeah, we had a good run. So, if you don't know, Coral Gables is a picturesque city located in the Miami-Dade County, known for its Mediterranean revival architecture, tree-lined streets, and lush landscapes. One Coral Gables neighborhood, called the Gable Estates, is ranked as the most expensive housing market in the country, according to Zillow. Who would have thought? Well, why Coral Gables? Well, because it's fancy, it's rich, and apparently they're not great at noticing things unless they're in a U-Haul.
Uh-oh.
But seriously, people thought a U-Haul zipping through a multi-million-dollar zip code with 21 very sweaty passengers was just a weird bachelor party kind of thing.
Oh my God, totally. That's true. We don't really see U-Hauls and things in our part neck of the woods either.
No.
So, anywho, but in recent months, the dazzling city has seen an uptick of Chinese migrant interceptions. The city's uptick is representative of the Sunshine State's influx of Chinese nationals since 2020, according to the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol data. And Ice Barbie, who got robbed.
I know. Who has $3,000 in their freaking
She said it was Easter and she wanted to give it to her grandkids.
I got $10 in my wallet, y'all.
Child, please. She's generous. Anyway, in Florida, in 2020, Florida Border Protection officers interacted 406 Chinese migrants, and by 2024, that number jumped to 723, a 78% increase. That's a big jump.
You'd think we'd have better Chinese food.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we got some. Shout out to Yakitori Sake House.
I like Boca Fresh, but only for takeout. You don't want to eat there.
Okay, I've never tried there. I have to try it.
BOKA.
I love Chinese food.
Oh, I just thought they were a TikTok challenge. You know, like survive inside a U-Haul in Florida heat for 3 hours and win an acai bowl, said one neighbor.
Oh, Lord.
But y'all, this was not a prank. This was part of a much bigger operation. Coral Gables Police Chief Edward James Hudak Jr. Said the department issued a BOLO, be on the lookout alert, for a van and a Toyota after a resident reported suspicious vehicles.
Nosy neighbor's child that gets you every time.
Parked on the grass, chow. The vehicles were stopped by officers, and the woman who was allegedly abducted was taken from the Toyota. Between the U-Haul and the Toyota, police found more than 20 Chinese migrants, one male from Cuba and one female from Ecuador.
Child, whoa. Thank God everybody was alive. Police later intercepted another van, this time with 26 more people, and arrested 2 guys, Joel and Estacio Escabillo. I know I botched that. Child.
That's all right. Ain't nobody Googling that.
They're accused of being drivers in the operation, but their lawyers are like, they just bought it was Uber pool for international. They just thought it was Uber pool for international waters. What? The juk. Unfortunately, this was part of a growing trend. More Chinese migrants are crossing into the U.S. and not by the usual routes. They are well-organized smuggling networks using boats, vans, and use encoded messaging apps. Honestly, they're getting creative. We're seeing boats, makeshift submarine.
Makeshift submarine? Yeah, we see how well that went over a couple years ago.
Girl, I will die. Oh,
literally.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And at least one guy on a paddle. I'm not even joking, said one unnamed Border Patrol agent. Girl, you know they must see it all.
I think if you're going to go through the trouble of making a submarine, you should get to stay.
No.
That takes a lot of talent.
You deserve like a science grant.
You really
from
do.
The government.
We're going to give you a job at DARPA.
Oh my God. But a makeshift, but they have like some using these like expensive underwater scuba gear.
Oh, yeah.
They cost like almost $500 on Amazon.
Well, it's still cheaper than paying one of those mules to drag your ass across the southern border. That's like
true.
10 grand.
Yeah, true. And that never ends well.
No.
Oh,
I think they call them coyotes.
Child, oh my God, you guys. I'm so sorry. It sucks. I mean.
But the fact that this is all happening in Coral Gables.
I know.
Where it's
so bougie there.
I know.
And so like old school.
Right?
Bougie.
The only thing usually smuggled in is hookers when the wife goes to Pilates class.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And now that the residents are like, wait, this isn't an Amazon delivery? And the HOA's like, no, but we can find the van for parking too long.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
So Eric Brown, a retired Green Beret, noted that the border initially saw an influx of family groups fleeing to the U.S. from China. But now 2/3 of the Chinese migrants coming into the U.S. are single men of military age traveling alone, claiming they don't speak any English.
Lord have mercy. Oh, my Bougie Bible pick this week is Violetta, and it's called Bisou Balm, and I was trying to get it out of my bag, but sorry, I won't be able to pull it up. But it's a Chinese...
Migrant.
It's a freaking French lipstick, which I'm wearing now.
Well, do you want to pull it out of your bag?
I do, but then this is going to fall.
Oh, right.
I need my light
We got
job.
issues.
That's more important. But it's like I have it on now. It's like a matte lip balm.
It's pretty.
And they said it gives you, in French, like the French creator, she's like, it gives you this just kiss bee sting lip that's a little bit fluffy and powdery.
It's cute.
And they have all colors. So this color is bijou, and it's like a little, like a natural pink, but it's not dehydrating.
Okay, which sometimes
And-
mats are dehydrating.
Yeah, and it doesn't transfer.
Okay.
And it get like you see, like the pigment is
It's
full,
beautiful,
right?
yeah.
And so anyway, guys, it's the brand is called Violetta.
And so is my cleaning lady.
Okay. Oh,
And
shout out
she's
to Violetta.
my Bougie Bible pick.
oh, yes, child. We love a good clean.
Yeah, we
lady.
do.
Hello.
Where did you buy that?
I got influence on the TikTok shop, but they have a website,
Okay.
violetta.com.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Benjimoto, can you open my link in case our bougie crew is watching at home? My Bougie Bible pick this week is called the Glam Wave, the infrared thermal ionic brush, and it's from a company called Lange. It is great. This was one of the Bethenny Frankel TikTok, Instagram videos where she tried this, and it was great. So it's an ionic heated hairbrush that you have to use it on dry hair, and it gives you body and volume, a little bit of curl. It's fabulous, and because it's ionic, it's much healthier for your hair. You should still use a thermal heat protectant on your hair just in case. You know the one I like, the CHI brand. And it was easy. I hate doing my hair, which is why it's always worn back, but when I do go out for evening time, it only takes me a couple minutes to
nice.
look like I've been at the salon.
That's a big difference.
This thing really flippin' works, you guys.
And it like puts the curl in it.
It does, and it doesn't flatten your hair, so you still have body. And I'm not getting paid for this. I'm
Oh.
not getting any money for this.
Is it? What's the cost? I
It
can't
is
see that.
about $89.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
That's super
89,
cheap
not bad.
compared
This
to
is nice. I
like
like it.
And
the
when-
Dysons.
Yeah, no, it's a good value,
And
and
look
it
at the
works.
volume.
It works.
Wow.
Lange, Lange hair.com. Glam Wave is what you want to get.
Love it. That's my. Oh.
That's all we got. Remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is, it's probably you.
Bye, Bougie Crew.
Be good.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Nanu, nanu.
That one that was so fucking funny.